Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning and welcome from Moscow Shakib Cricket Academy, a beautiful venue of cricket, the academy of number one world-rounder Shakib Al Hasan, and it is Rangpur Riders Last Man Stands Dhaka League powered by Boshundhara Group. We are live here for the first game of the day. It's between Rampage Raptors and gprojukti.com. Early in the morning, Rampage Raptors doublers won the toss and they have elected to bat first. The first ball of the second over, and that's gonna go for 4 runs. Lovely batting, that is. Not so good bowling though. It is Eser Tuhin who has been dispatched for a boundary in his very first ball. Well, that was absolutely an ill-directed delivery down the leg side. The batter got ample time to nudge it down to the fence for 4 runs. It's 14 for none after 1.1 overs. Pulled away towards Kalkona, which will give back the strike to Kadir. Begging pardon, that has gone for a boundary, my words. The angle was not visible to the commentators, that's why it was not possible for us to pick where the ball went, but on that occasion the ball has cleared the fence for 4 runs. So it's 19 for none after 1.3 overs. Eser Tuhin has been pretty much expensive in his first over, already conceded 9. It's missed by Islam, who is on strike, who cuts the ball so very nicely and sends it down to third man. The decision of batting first has been so very fruitful for Rampage Raptors. The opening batters in the middle, they're looking pretty much confident and eventful right from the word go. That is a good shot, and that's good enough to take the ball to the fence for 4 runs. Lovely batting this is from Rampage Raptors and Sheikh Kadir as well. 24 from the first 2. It's 24 for none. It will be A.A. Dinar with the third over. Spin attack from gprojukti.com. The first 2 overs were pretty much expensive, 24 from it. And now there's a change of a plan, I guess, from the captain. Mejib Islam will be facing the first ball of the third over. And just tucks it around the corner. Quick run! Direct hit could be a lethal option, but the fact is the wicketkeeper didn't even throw the ball. That's interesting. But yeah, there was not any backup fielder behind the stump, so that is a logical decision by the keeper. So that will be a left-arm spinner to a left-handed batter. And just look at the projected score, it's 227, which can be a mammoth total in this form of cricket. even though it is a batting friendly track. Short delivery looks to pull it away, but misses it thoroughly. There was a little bit of a pitch, but luckily the bowler was not near the ball. Short ball again, pulls it away towards mid-wicket. There will be a long chase for the fielder, and eventually he does well to stop the ball and certainly saves a couple of runs for his team. Good commitment shown by the man at the mid-wicket. Sharik Kadir. He comes back. Another short delivery. This is very poor bowling from Dinar. If you're offering this much short deliveries to the batters in the power plays, you can't expect to remain economical. Last ball coming up. Another short delivery, but this time stayed low, and that was missed by the batter as well. So third over gone. It's 27 for none. Rampage Raptors. Such a nice start of the fourth over for gprojukti.com. Another spinner has been introduced, and he has been greeted with a wicket in the second ball. Very good catch from the boundary line, and they're looking for a double play as well. The wicket has been hit, and yes, that's a double play. What a wicket, what a delivery. That is absolutely fantastic. Huge mix-up in between the batters, and now both of the batters are gone. My words. What a turnaround for gprojukti.com. They have picked up a couple of wickets in a single delivery, and that is also a unique rule of last man stands cricket. A couple of batters can be dismissed in the same delivery. That is called double play. If the catch is taken, and if the batter from the non-striking end is out of the crease, he can be out too. So a couple of wickets have been fallen down in a single delivery. It's 27 for 2. Okay, so Talha Chaudhary comes down to bat and replace the couple of batters. Along with him is Hasib Sheikh. So two new batters are in the middle due to the double play in the last delivery. Just tucks it down and will pick up a single to open his account. It's Hasib Sheikh who will face his first delivery here. Faisuddin Zadman, what an auspicious over he is having, which will be ended with this delivery, and that's wide, so another delivery has to be bowled to terminate the over. It's 29 for 2 Rampage Raptors. They were going in great guns, but that delivery, that double play, just spoiled everything. So fourth over gone, it's 30 for 2. It's A.A. Dinar who continues his spell, considered just 3 from the first over, and that has been very much evident that the Rampage Raptors batters are struggling against the spin. They were hitting really well against the fast bowler, but when the change was introduced in the third over, the complexion of the game was entirely changed. Talha Chaudhary, the skipper of the side, went for a huge swing of the bat, missed the line completely. Talha Chaudhary, and that is without any need because you already have lost a couple of wickets. Just try to rebuild innings as much as possible and try to pick up singles and doubles unless you get an absolute loser. Well, a fielder from the deep cover was more closer this time, very much closer to the ring. That's why the batter was not allowed to pick up a single, and just a single from this over from 4 deliveries, and now the final ball is coming. This time he connects, but the man is found in the deep at square leg, so it's 32 for 2 after 5 overs, and there will be a change in the commentary box as well. My co-commentator Samit Sadban Mirza will take you to the 10th over.
End of the 6th over, Rampage Raptors are struggling. They've lost their 3rd wicket, 36 for 3. They had a pretty bright and breezy start. Of the 2 overs, they're 24 for none. But after the end of the 6th, they're struggling at 36 for 3. Faisuddin Sadman, in his first couple of overs, has picked up a couple of wickets. And he was very, very good, wasn't he? In his first over, and has been pretty good in his second over as well. Rampage Raptors are badly in need of a partnership to steady the rocking boat here. Rakeen Aziz is the new man coming out to face the fire, face the music. It's all about gprojected.com at this point in time. And remember, folks, this ground is known for its high scores. We see scores in the vicinity of 200 on a regular basis here at the Moscow Sakib Cricket Academy, cricket ground. So this is not a good start at all for Rampage Raptors. Isar Tuhin, who got pummeled in his first over, is now coming back on to bowl. It's probably a good decision from the skipper to bring back his underperforming bowler when the team is definitely on top. First ball of the 7th over begins, works it away to the onside, does Habib Sheikh, and he will pick up a single. Rakeen Aziz is now getting ready to face his first ball. Bit of a hold up here. Lovely delivery from SR Tuhin, and Rakeen Aziz, who was facing his very first delivery, decides to not do much with that. Not any amount of shenanigans involved with that delivery. It's a dot. This time just nicely tickles it away. And he'll pick up a couple of runs. Direct hit would have made things interesting, but that's not the case. So an easy couple in the end for Rakeen Aziz to kick off his innings. Rampage Raptors in need of a partnership. This over is taking an age to be completed. Normally don't see that when a spinner is in operation. Nicely played away there. That will be another single. Final ball of over number 7 now coming up. Hits away nicely there by Habib Sheikh. Will only be a single. A bit over that one from Isar Tuhin. An overthrow though. That's sloppy stuff. gprojected.com have been dominating proceedings, no doubts about that, but they cannot afford to be complacent. It was sloppy. 7 gone. Rampage Raptors move on to 42 for 3. 6 runs came from that over. Is that a run out? Or has he made his ground? It was a tight second run. Seems like his save, but that was very, very close. Sadman into his third over. He's been doing a fine job. Played away nicely there. That will be another single. That's been played away through the offside. That's another dot ball. He's doing a fine job as Faizuddin Sadman into his third over. Has already bagged a couple of wickets. There was a double play as well off his bowling. And Rampage Raptors, who had a rampant start, are struggling. That's nicely pushed away through the offside by Rakeen Aziz. And that will be a single to finish off over number 8. 8 gone, 47 for 3. Over number 9 now has begun. A. Dinar is the bowler and nicely played away through the offside once again by Rakeen Aziz. Another single, so it's a rebuilding phase at this point in time. The two batters know that their side is in trouble. Swung away, that's gone up in the air. The fielder's in business, and that's number 4 down. No chance of a double play on that occasion, but A. Dinar picks up his first wicket, and Habib Sheikh falls in trying to accelerate the scoring. More trouble for Rampage Raptors. They are absolutely in a huge hole now. They're 48 for 4 after 8.2. Mohammad Jewel is the new man out there. And it's a dot. Rampage Raptors are not really going anywhere. They're really stuck in their losing wickets. Here's another dot. I was expecting a pretty high-scoring game to kick things off today, but unfortunately it seems like it's going to be a low-scoring affair. And that's the fourth dot in a row. A phenomenal over from A.A. Dinar. 9 gone. Rampage Raptors are in huge trouble here. They're 48 for 4. A wide ball to start off over number 10. Noor Alam, the bowler, into his very first over. And his first ball is a wide, leg side wide. Poor delivery. Much welcomed by the Rampage Raptors side. They would not mind a few more of these. Another wide, second wide of the over, so that will be a legal delivery, but 3 runs will be added to the total, so that will be 50 up for Rampage Raptors finally. 52 for 4 after 9.1. Rakeen Aziz and Mohammad Jewel, the two batters out there. Mohammad Jewel is yet to get off the mark. He's on 0 from 3. And Rakeen Aziz is on 12 from 10. Noor Alam has not had a good start. He's given away 2 wides. Let's see if he can get his radar right. Scoop attempted there by Rakeen Aziz, unsuccessfully so. That's a dot ball. Yokel delivery there from Noor Alam, dug out by Rakeen Aziz, and that will be a single. The fourth ball of the over is also a dot. Mohammad Jewel just cannot buy a run. And that's another wide. That's about the only way Rampage Raptors can score. There's the third wide of the over. Poor over from Noor Alam. 10 overs gone. Rampage Raptors are 56 for 4. And for the next 5 overs, we'll be hearing the excitable voice of Alif Tasneem.
Thanks, Atan Sadman, for introducing me again in the commentary box. It is 56 for 4. Slight appeal. But I don't get this. I mean, Rampage Raptors, they were 24 for none after 2 overs, and now it's 10.2 overs. They are 56 for 4. That particular delivery where the double play took place has changed the entire projection of the game. Now they are in a spot of bother. It's 57 for 4. The batters are not scoring much runs. The rate of scoring is not pretty good as well. Oh no! What happened there? There was a stumping chance. The stumps were broken too, but side of squeeze and no damage done in that occasion. So, but there was oh dear, dear, trouble, trouble, trouble. The throw was absolutely poor. What? How could you throw that outside of the pitch? The wicketkeeper had to move a lot, and in the end, the batter was well in. So 11th over gone. It's 57 for 4. There's a shout of catch it, but the ball is not going to be caught. It is Noor Alam who conceded 3 wides in his previous over. Let's see what he does in his second over of his quota. But Rampage Raptors, they're not a pulls it away, just finds a single. As I was just talking, that Rampage Raptors, they need to think out of the box in order to get rid of this situation. They are not going well. It's 59 for 4. And now here is a big shot, which is not big enough to clear the fence. That's another wicket. And it is the 5th one. Rampage Raptors, their troublesome situation continues. And it's Rookie Aziz. He'll have to go back to the fence. Not the fence, in fact. Go back to the pavilion because he already has been caught in the deep mid wicket. So it's 5th one down for Rampage Raptors. And their torment continues. It's 59 for 5. It is Ariful Islam who joins Emily Jewel in the middle. And the score has been reached 60 with that single, and there's a man inside the ring, in fact. So the batters, they're this much steady that they're not even trying to play big shots, which the fielders will be assigned to defend. Anyways, 12th over gone, it's 60 for 5. Now here is a big shot, and it's big enough to clear the ropes. That's the first 6 of the innings, and that's a crunchy one from MD Jewel. Absolutely a lusty blow right from the meaty part of the plate, and that sounded too good. Just nailed it out of the park for the maximum. Lovely shot. Just gets it away, and I reckon that will reach the fence as well. Yes, it does. Back-to-back boundaries. First a 6, and now a boundary. Lovely batting this is. And now they're getting out of the curse of that particular delivery, which entirely changed the complexion of the game. Just a simple cut, which will produce a single and bring back MD Jewel. Begging pardon, that was Ariful Islam, the new batter, not MD Jewel. MD Jewel is on the strike now, the well set batter. And it seems like Ariful Islam is in the middle with some different plan than the other batters. They're struggling to face the spinners. It's Tuhin with his last over swept away in the air and not been carried to the fielder. 13th gone, it's 72 for 5. That's up in the air. Shouts of catch it. No. Again, it lands short. And as I already have mentioned that in last man stands cricket, as it is an 8-a-side game, usually the fieldsmen, they stand in the boundary line in order to save the boundaries and over boundaries. This time scoops it well, but we find the man at deep third man, so usually the fielders, they stay in the boundary line, the deepish points, on account of patrolling the deep points. But now we can see the fielder from cover, he's staying inside the ring 38 circle, so that is interesting, and that's due to the batting of Rampage Raptors, especially the batters who batted in the middle orders. So they were playing such a low rate, which allowed the captain of gprojukti.com to bring a fielder inside the ring. Attempt of another big swing of the bat, which was missed by Ariful Islam. Crunches it away towards mid wicket. Tries to bisect couple of fielders, but very well done by the deep mid wicket. So 14th overs have been bowled. It's 76 for 5. Big shot! And again falling short. Well, the attempt of Ariful Islam is pretty much apparent that whenever he's getting the ball in the slot, he's swinging it with full power. Doesn't really matter if he gets out. Steps out and loses his wicket. Ariful Islam was the aggressor of this innings, played some very good shots, and an attempt of that, he lost his wicket. Came down the pitch. The height wasn't that much as he expected. Missed the line of the ball and the wicketkeeper did the rest. The dangerous Ariful Haq departs. The important wicket for gprojukti.com comes up. It's 76 for 6 and the last wicket is here now. Right, it's Kamrul Islam Babu who makes his way out to the middle. The last pair for Rampage Raptors, double R's. Hasn't had a great day. Punches it through the offside. There will be a chase for the solitary fielder who is at 38 circle. In fact, the deep third man fielder is not in the deepish position anymore. So the last ball is coming up. Another swim attempted. Appeal as well, but no response for the umpire. So it's 77 for 6 after 15 over. And there will be a change in the commentary box as well. Samit Sadman Mirza will be joining instead of me.
Over number 16 begins. Rampage Raptors are in absolute tatters at this point in time. 77 for 6. They're struggling to even find singles now. 15.3 gone, 78 for 6 now. Finally a run from this over. Mohammad Jewel is tracking at 50. Wow, that's something. 7 of 14 deliveries. Another dot. All I have seen Mohammad Jewel do is play out dots. That's all he does, apparently. Final ball of over number 16. Finally, Jewel gets bat on ball. Should be able to pick up a couple of runs there. No, not bothered about it. 16 overs gone. Rampage Raptors are 79 for 6. Swung away powerfully to the onside there by Mohammad Jewel. Noor Alam into his fourth and final over. Another single gets picked up. We're only dealing in singles and dots at this point in time. Will they even reach three figures? hit straight there by Kamrul Islam Babu, and he will pick up another single. Three more balls to go in over number 17. Mohammad Joel on 9 from 17. Slog sweeps that one away. At least he's trying now. He knows that time's running out and he really needs to do something for his side because they're way below par. Way below par given the history of this ground. Kamrul Islam Babu just shoulders arms to that one, and that's been signaled as a wide by the umpire. The umpire, that's a dot ball. Final ball of over number 17. It's been a very slow pitches. 17 done. The Raptors are 80. Mohammad Shamim is the bowler. Into a second over now. Another dot ball. Joel. Some joy there. Picked up a boundary. That's been... It's a brilliant attempt. Unfortunately, the fielder was unable. Tries to. Really, the time's running out. This poor kid. Nard, the bowler. That should be a couple of runs for Mohammad Joel. He's trying. Moves on to 17 from 20. Absolutely phenomenal with the ball in hand. Runs. Rampage Raptors really entirety of the remaining. Kamrul Islam. Oh, yes, final. Babu. That's a dot ball from A.A. Dinar. Pushing and prodding at this. And from A.A. Dinar comes to an end. The final over. Down the pitch does Mohammad Joel. The field was. And that's a run out. Balls remaining, and only Kamrul is standing for Rampage Raptors. Taken down today by the. Now the question is, can Kamrul Islam or will we see a total? Babu has he has to come back for the second. Rapids Raptors have been bowled out from them, but what a phenomenal. Projukti.com. Remember, our definitely not what they had envisioned. But now they've been clean. Have a pretty simple. Let's see what happens when we come back with the run.
And gentlemen, we are back with the run chase. It is the first game fought by Boshundhara Group. Here's on the first ball. A dream start for Jeep of the second innings of the park as well. What a display! Really, the best result as you can have it. Down on the knees. Nicely done. Through the offside. 10 brings it again. Cut off by the single gets picked up, which brings to opening partner of first over for Rampage Raptors, and he faced then that they're looking to that is a crunchy hit, bit of damage done. They take a single. 12 for none. As well. Not a positive. And in the meantime, a single 1.1 overs. It's Kamrul Islam Babu fighting till the comes to deliver his first over, which is looking absolutely aggressive. They're trying to. Doesn't really matter if it is there. Out of the ground. It has been cashed in. to describe about this shot because Mashur says thank you very much. That is what he has done. He has been bowled out. He has lost his wicket. My words. Commentators curse and cricket pats. It's 21 for 1. Cracking shot in the very first ball. Alum. I knew Rampage Raptors, they were also. It was 24 for 2. They sudden a double play. Now TSports can carry on this one or not. A bit more watchful. In every delivery, just take a single. Or just square leg, and that's tier off the ground, begging pardon of the ground, and that's the aggression continues. Who has hit a big six, probably the biggest of, and I reckon let's see whether it's found or not. The very next delivery, which is also the 30 for 1 after 3. First ball of the fourth over, and there is a swing of the which will bring pretty much aggressive, and now just pumps it down the ground. Entire team is crunches it, but and gets it over the ropes. What a shot! Flies with this at mark here at Moscow Shagib Cricket Academy. October begins. The fifth, the first one. For that, the delivery was counted, and pool of last man stands cricket, which actually is distinct. 3 runs for in this time, but batting on 11 from 7, crunches it down the ground for 6. 6 of bound. Lovely display of batting, and with that boundary, Projukti.com, it's 52 for 1. And the last ball of the 5th produces 53 for 1.
The over begins and gprojected.com are up. They're 56 for 1 after terminal with the ball in hand. And now Nure Alam to 22 from just 11. 12, 60 for 1. It's just 98 runs. So during this stint of mine, the game's way powerfully again. Rakeen Aziz is getting 3 balls. They want to win. In fact, seems like that is exactly what they're going to do. Hit allocation. It's now coming up 6 to 7 on the board already. So Uddin Sadman now back on strike. Again. And that's another sixer. 20 runs came from that over. Over's gone. gprojected.com. At this point in time, Alam with another balls. Bowler. White balls. Bleeding and the carnage continues. Either or discipline of the bowlers. That's another 6.98 is the target. They're playing a shorter ball, understandably so. Leg by, signal by. And then on. Been from gprojected.com. Absolutely motoring along. Runs needed to win. Final ball of over 9. of the match. Talha Chaudhary. And here's 6 of it. Just one more to go. This is. You bowl to them, they will. Yeah, he's unfortunate. Go berserk and he's gonna look to hit another sixer to finish things off. Probably will be. Projecti.com. This is the kind of. Have decided to not take the single under. So this match is. Nuri Alam wants a 50, and I. With a monstrous sixer. And that's a huge. Absolutely bludgeoned through the points and all the glory. Extremely one-sided game, this one. The RR side.